Why is that red?
Mm.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the Monday Mack.
Monday Mack special edition.
Yes, so not a lot of songs that we were thrilled about were released this week, but one of our idols put a song out called Council Skies.
He put an EP. An EP.
Put an EP out, yeah. Council Skies is like the single off of it. So we are
four new
going
songs from him.
to do a Noel Gallagher solo bracket. So in 2021, he put out I think it was a 17-song.
It's like a greatest hits up until now.
I think he put a 16-song greatest hits his solo career out. So what we did was we made a bracket, a 16-song bracket. And instead of I took one song out and I put Council Skies in. I put my least favorite song from the greatest hits out, and I put Council Skies in. So that's how we're doing it. There's not an actual thing, but well, actually, I will. You'll see. I'm gonna edit it, Matthew, to where the bracket is actually the picture of the thing, and then I'll try to. I don't know. I'll try to make it look like so we can see what's happening.
All right. So digging in.
First things first.
First matchup.
Everybody on the run versus flying on the ground. This is maybe the toughest first round match for me.
This is not tough for me.
So I love the song "Flying on the Ground."
I have Everybody's on the Run as my pick to win between those two.
I think I'm picking "Flying on the Ground."
So we're going to actually have to go to a tiebreaker.
It's the first disagreement, and it might be the only disagreement of the first round. The tiebreaker, our father who hails...
South Philly Jesus.
South Philly Jesus, our father.
Johnny Mack.
He did the bracket as well, and he's our tiebreaker.
He's the tie-breaking vote.
He's the tiebreaker on this vote, and he is picking Everybody on the Run. So Everybody on the Run advances.
All right, next up, we have The Death of You and Me.
Yep.
Against the newest single, Council Skies.
Yep.
This is an easy. The Death of You and Me crushes Council Skies, and it's not even close.
It really does.
Go listen to both.
Yeah.
The tiebreaker was The Death of You and Me.
If we were going to do a rating on Council Skies,
I have a rating.
What would it be?
I prepared a rating for it. It's a 6 out of 10. I would if John put the song on, I would go, oh, this is that Noel Gallagher song. That's not bad, but I probably wouldn't play it on my own. The other 3 songs, one of them got a 5. Whatever one wasn't Council. The first 2 got 4.5 out of 5 and a 4.5 out of 5, and the other song, Pretty Boy, I think it was the last one, that got a 5. Oh,
see, my favorite was Easy Now, off of that EP.
None of them did anything for me.
Easy Now is a 6.2 and Council Skies is a 5.7. The other two are 4.8.
4.5 is for me. I have a new rating announcement. If I give something a 4.5, it's not that bad, but I'm not going to listen to it because it's not interesting enough for me. It's slightly below average, and I'm just not going to play it. We're only going to stop and talk about this because it's new from Noel Gallagher.
Yeah. Council Skies.
Is the
name of the EP, right?
It's the name of the EP.
Okay.
And the title track is the
title
lead
track
single.
is Council Skies. Easy Now is the video with the dragon.
There's a video.
What's the dragon lady's name from the new Game of Thrones series?
Emilia Clarke.
No.
Go look up Game of Thrones. The young Rhaenyra. She's in the video.
She's in the video. She's running around screaming. But that's my favorite song. That's a 6.2 to me.
That's not bad. That means you'll put it in
actually
on
might
a
be
playlist.
A 6.5. Easy now. I do like the chorus. But anyway,
all right.
the EP itself gets about a 4.9 to a 5.1, I would say.
It was if I'm judging Noel Gallagher by how great some of his songs are, the EP gets a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, disappointing, definitely.
Disappointing. Worst thing he's ever put out solo.
So next is What a Life.
AKA What a Life.
AKA What a Life, I'm sorry. Versus Blue Moon Rising.
You go first for this one. What's your pick?
It's What a Life, and it's not even close.
What a Life, not even close.
Yeah.
Next round. If I Had a Gun versus It's a Beautiful World. Now, right now, I'm gonna say I think "If I Had a Gun" is a top 5 love song ever. Even if it like, especially lyrically, smashes "It's a Beautiful World," and "It's a Beautiful World's not a bad song.
Yeah, "If I Had a Gun," without a doubt. All right, so on this side of the bracket, "Heat of the Moment" versus "This Is a Place."
Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Heat of the Moment.
Yeah, "Heat of the Moment" very, very soundly takes
Soundly.
that one. Riverman versus Holy Mountain.
Holy Mountain's kind of fun because I think he wrote it based off of like one of the trippiest movies ever made, but it's more of an experiment. Whereas Riverman's actually a really great song. So
Isn't
Riverman.
Holy Mountain, she fell right under.
Is that Holy Mountain? I didn't even,
Oh
Oh, yeah. That song gets a 3 out of 10 because he copied She Bangs. And
yeah.
Noel Gallagher used to be way better at copying songs. So, no, when we're done the bracket, I want to give a Noel Gallagher opinion. When we're done this, I want to share a brief Noel Gallagher opinion, and I think you should as well.
Okay. Riverman easily takes the cake. I love that song. Lock All the Doors versus We're on Our Way Now.
What do you think first, Jeff?
Lock All the Doors.
Lock All the Doors.
It's like it's one of those songs.
It's an Oasis song. He wrote it in '93.
I was about to say it's one of those songs that really takes you back to.
Definitely Maybe.
Definitely Maybe.
What's the story?
What's the story? It's a fucking kick-ass song, and it still shows that even though like he still finished it in the 2010s. You know what I mean? So he still has it in him to write these bangers.
The Dying of the Light versus Black Star Rising. This is easily The Dying of the Light.
Yeah.
Another just like ridiculously well-written song. It's so good.
I feel like if I was to put, Noel Gallagher. This might go into the opinion piece, so we'll just save it.
All right.
So next round. It's Everybody on the Run versus The Death of You and Me.
Okay, this is where things get a little harder. Death of You and Me.
Yeah, Death of You and Me. Not even close.
Death of You and Me.
Now,
Everybody's on the Run.
I like Everybody's on the Run, but I think it is. I picked Flying on the Ground over it, because I just feel like that has a little bit more soul. I feel like Everybody's on the Run.
Death of You and Me is one of his best things he's done as a songwriter. It's very expansive. It's very wide.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the Run is just another song off of the last 2 Oasis albums that he didn't finish. He finished it for his solo career. One song, by his standards, if he was being very serious and picky, is a throwaway. The other song is something that he would probably show the Beatles. So, Death of You and Me for me, and I guess for you.
Yep. All right, so next is If I Had a Gun versus AKA What a Life. Real quick, all the AKA songs, which are on the first album, are fantastic.
Great.
Stranded, what's it called? Stranded on the Wrong Beach?
Yeah, great.
Oh, my
great song.
God.
Go listen to Noel's first 2 solo albums.
First 2 solo albums are impeccable.
Tremendous.
All right, If I Had a Gun versus AKA What a Life. Goddamn, this is tough. Because What a Life is so much fun. It is a fucking banger. It just kind of expands your mind. But If I Had a Gun has to
If you asked me when these songs first came out, I would have said AKA What a Life.
Yeah, you love that song.
Because
you learned
song,
it like the day it came out.
Yeah, that song just blew me away when I first heard it. But now, in hindsight, it's If I Had a Gun. That song's an all-time classic. So, moving on that side of the bracket.
So now we have Heat of the Moment, which is a fucking great song, versus Riverman. Tough. That's a tough one. You want to go first?
Did you already pick?
I think I'm going with Heat of the Moment. Now, Riverman is gorgeous and it's trippy. It's like if the Black Keys harnessed the best possible like juju from Turn Blue. And then, like Noel Gallagher sang, like it's such.
I'm going with Riverman.
Really?
Yeah, I like Riverman more than.
It's like a Pink Floyd. It's
the reason why I like Riverman more is because I think the lyrics in Riverman are just as good as Heat of the Moment, but I think the music's way better for Noel.
Now, Heat of the Moment is one of the rare occasions where I feel like
the lyrics are awesome.
The lyrics are awesome, but that like a lot of Noel songs are pretty cool lyrically, but like the music, like it just makes me want to. Like dance, it kind of gets me pumped up, and it's hard for.
All right, so do we have a tiebreaker?
So yes, Daddy Mack picked Heat of the Moment.
All right,
Heat
Heat of the Moment moves on.
So the one that he did on the first one was for you, and now this one's for me.
All right, so moving on. Now we have
Lock All the Doors versus the Dying of the Light.
Oh, God, this is really difficult. This is more difficult than the other one for me because I love both and I've listened to them just as much. I'm just going to go on which song I've listened to more because I rate them equally. I'm going to go with Lock All the Doors. Here. The reason I'm going to go with Lock All the Doors is because there's more situations in my life that I'm going to play that. Dying of the Light is like, I have to be in a very specific mood to listen to it. And I rate them equally, so I think that's, for me, that's how I break an internal tie, is what song have I enjoyed more? And it's Lock All the Doors.
You know, I heard Lock All the Doors as a demo before it came out on YouTube. Someone recorded it during a sound check.
Yeah.
And I heard it, and I said to myself, this is one of the best melodies he's ever written.
Yeah.
Like that chorus, and I was told the streets were paved.
Oh, Dying of the Light, yeah.
Be no time for getting old. Great lyrics.
It takes a long time to get there.
Yeah, but that being said, Lock All the Doors is such a fucking rockin'
That song's a moonshot.
It just punches you in the head in a great way, and it just reminds you of the guitar solo is so sick. Like, and he hasn't really had these great guitar songs in a while, but that's without a doubt.
So you're picking Lock All the Doors?
So I'm picking Lock All the Doors.
All right, so we have our Noel Gallagher Final Four. All right, so we have The Death of You and Me versus If I Had a Gun. If I Had a Gun for me, this one's easy for me. If I Had a Gun.
So tough.
Why? If you're mulling, I could elaborate. For me, If I Had a Gun, The Death of You and Me is a great Noel Gallagher song. That's a standout and a very musically interesting song. Whereas If I Had a Gun is like Stand By Me, all the great songs in the history of the world.
Not Oasis.
My
Stand
Way.
By Me. You mean?
No, I mean the real Stand By Me, by like Benny King or whatever his name is.
BB King.
BB
No. Ben E. King.
Like Let It Be. Every Great Loves Something.
With or Without You.
With or Without You.
Yeah, it's right up there. With Wonderwall.
4th of July.
Yeah, it's right up there.
Songs that we have coming out soon.
There Goes My Baby.
There Goes My Baby. It's up there with all those songs. If I Had a Gun wins for me. It takes the cake.
Yeah, I gotta say, if
Moves
I had a gun, it's definitely has to move up. I mean, it's so fucking impactful, so soulful, punches you in the. You know how I said Lock All the Doors punches you in the head. This punches you in the heart.
This is his best lyrical song.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It really is.
It might be from anyone. You could put it up against. You could put this song up against any other song.
It's like a standard, almost like you'd expect, like Dean Martin to sing it almost.
It's
like a classic standard.
Absolute classic song.
All right, so If I Had a Gun makes it to the finals, and then we have
on the other end
we have two.
Lock All the Doors.
Lock All the Doors versus Heat of the Moment.
So we got two bangers. Two songs that are coming out quick.
And I think it's
Lock All the Doors for me.
I think the on the left side it was from both songs were from the first album, and on the right side it was both songs. From
so it's the best album. Of Chasing Yesterday versus the best of whatever the fuck his first album was called.
Yeah.
I picked Lock All the Doors.
I'm picking Heat of the Moment.
What's our? Do we have a tiebreaker?
Yeah, we do. We do, but it's funny that his tiebreaker was Heat of the Moment versus Dying of the Light, because he actually picked Dying of the Light.
Yeah, so I would have reversed his pick on that. I would pick Dying of the Light over Heat of the Moment.
I love Heat of the Moment.
I
gotta think about this for a second.
I rate that song so much lower just because it's just like.
But this is what I'm saying.
It's just a
that love a man ain't no rules, and then
yeah, but if you think how many cool songs has Noel Gallagher written?
That last part, it's so good. Lock All the Doors is just a rager.
To me, Lock All the Doors is his most focused rock song. It's his most focused rock song since What's the Story of Morning
What's
Glory.
The chorus? What's the verse in Lock All the Doors?
She wants a star-shaped tambourine, the prettiest girl I ever.
They're both so good.
Lock all the doors, maybe they'll never find us. I can be sure.
Yeah.
Get down on the
You know what?
floor.
This is almost like
Turn on the lights.
this is almost like trying to
inside.
pick between
You know what this is like for
Elevation
me?
versus Vertigo
You
or
know-
something like that.
You know what this is like for me? I already know that If I Had a Gun's going to be both songs.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a formality. So
That's true.
Lock
For
on
me-
the Doors wins for me. You can pick Heat of the Moment if you want.
God
Just
damn.
pick what you like more. What do you listen to more?
Heat of the Moment.
All right, pick Heat of the Moment.
All right. So and then Our Father.
So the
Who Art in
final.
South Philly.
So the tiebreaker from Our Father Who Art in South Philly is Heat of the Moment.
Heat of the Moment
So the finals.
is Heat of the Moment versus If I Had a Gun, and I think
This is clear.
the winner is If I Had a Gun.
If I Had a Gun, let's be real, it's a much better song.
I
than
think
Heat of the
it'll
Moment.
play. It'll probably be played at both of our weddings. I don't think it'll be the song, but it'll definitely be in. It has to be played at.
It's
certain
gonna
one
be.
point.
It's gonna be. It's a very important song in my life.
It's Wonderwall. It's all the great love songs. It's a great love song. It's a great song. It's interesting. There's music that's wonderful. It's more interesting musically than like his earlier great love songs, without a doubt.
And I think for a lot
There's
of
a lot
people,
of stuff going on.
I
in
think
it.
for a lot of people the same way maybe Wonderworld or Don't Look Back in Anger is. I feel like if there's a song in his catalog that's special to people, I feel like this song is probably the most special to the most amount of people.
Yeah.
This is a special song for more people than any of his other songs on his solo albums.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
I would say.
Well, besides, I'd pick you every time.
Yes. So, If I Had a Gun is the winner of the Mack Brothers
Congratulations.
Noel Gallagher
and
bracket.
And guess what? Our Father Who Art in South Philly picked as well.
It's a universal consensus
Yeah.
from this extremely bright piece of paper.
This
So,
bracket will be posted. We're gonna try and post it somewhere.
We'll
And
figure
then
it
you
out.
can fill it out yourselves. But I don't know if anyone has done a deep dive on Noel Gallagher like the
What is love?
Mac Bros have. You know who might have?
Mike O'Hearn?
Scoopski.
Scoopski.
Scoopski's a big Oasis fan. I don't know
Yeah.
about the solo Noel stuff.
Maybe
But
the next
maybe.
time we have Scoopski on the podcast,
We'll do an Oasis
we'll
bracket.
do an Oasis bracket.
Oh my god.
But we'll do an 8-song one to keep our,
No.
You want to do
we
a
gotta
32-song Oasis
We gotta do
bracket?
a 16 Oasis.
Do you want to
song
do it?
bracket.
We need to do a 2-hour Oasis discussion with Scoopski.
Well, we'll do it in person.
All right, real quick. So I have a Noel Gallagher opinion that I want to share. So listening to his new album and then listening to Holy Mountain, which I think was the last one he did before that,
Probably.
or whatever it was. So I liked that he wanted to be experimental. It didn't really land for me on his third solo album, which is fine. I take Noel's own advice. If I don't like the music that he puts out, I don't listen to it. So I haven't really listened to his third album. I listened to it once and I didn't like it, and I didn't listen to it again. And the same thing with his EP. Can we just get over? Can we just say it's about time for Oasis to finally get back together, stop being dickheads, make music together? Me and John are two brothers that have fought tons and tons and tons of times over songs. If you're to the point where you can't get over if someone said, will you play for us for $20? We'd say yes. If someone offered us close to $1 billion to reunite for one show, are you out of your fucking mind? I guess when you're rich, it doesn't matter to you. But listen, guys, you're both better together than you are separate, and it's a fact. Noel, you're a great solo artist, but
Great
the
songwriter.
last shit that he's done has been very uninspired sounding.
Yeah.
It's like watching the Sixers play sometimes on the court.
It
or watch
seems-
you ever watch the Flyers play, John? And you're like, do these guys even want to be on the ice?
Yep.
To
That's
me,
what it
it's
feels
just like, I guess he's making music because he feels like he has to.
What I wanted to, my Noel Gallagher point is that I think he's run out of steam in the sense that it's similar to, how do I put this?
He should be in a band again.
He doesn't have anyone to tell him that these songs are stupid.
Whack.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he won't allow, because he thinks he's right. And I think that he needs...
And he's earned the right to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, of course. But it doesn't mean that it works.
Yes.
And it's not terrible. I mean, there's watch the Monday Mack from the previous couple weeks. They're not bad. They're not terrible songs.
No.
They're just boring and uninspired and a little soulless. And if you listen to, I mean, all you gotta do is listen to his Christmas song. It's gorgeous. That should have been on the
Love that song. Love that song.
What the fuck's that song called? It's
all
like
the
my
dreams you have, I
it's
have
one
them
of my
too.
favorite songs. It's one of my favorite songs, not just Christmas songs.
In another dream, I catch you falling.
Oh God, I gotta shout it out. I gotta look up what it's called. But that song has so much.
Wandering Star.
Wandering Star.
I was thinking this
Beautiful
whole
song.
time.
That song would have gave most of the songs that are on his list a run for their money because it's incredible. I don't think it.
When he says whatever the cat drags in belongs to us.
Yeah,
it's it's an incredible line.
And he never mentions Christmas once.
Never.
It's a genius song.
The music video, when I first watched it and I heard that song, I cried.
Yeah,
I didn't tear up. I had like 5 tears. It was a mini cry. It's a beautiful video and a beautiful song. But I think the Mack brothers agree. Noel, your last stuff's been definitely a little uninspired. Definitely not your best work. And maybe it's time to have some more people in the room.
And I do want to say,
give them some say.
I do want to say, if if they're not going to get back together, it seems like the Mack brothers got to edge Oasis out for being the best brother songwriting duo ever.
By the time we're dead and they're dead, we will probably have more good songs than Oasis.
Yeah, whether we won't have the same money probably, or maybe the same amount.
You know what that's like saying?
We won't have the same amount of love.
You know what that's like saying though? That's like saying every network show is better than every other cable show or paid show. Like more people watch fucking This Is Us than The Sopranos. But The Sopranos is a better show.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing. It's like ratings, views, money.
Yeah. Get back together and challenge us.
Yes. Come on. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Let's shout out some other brother bands real quick. We'll talk about Kings of Leon.
Kings of Leon, fantastic.
Better than Oasis because they don't exist right now.
The Barker Brothers.
Go
listen to them. They're our friends.
Yes. The Jonas Brothers.
The Jonas Brothers.
Fucking Jonas Brothers.
Who's some other brother bands that... Oh, the Lemon Twigs. I don't think it gets much better than that. Go support other siblings.
I know we're forgetting
but you know what? Support us first. Okay? Support us first. The Beach Boys.
Are they brothers? Oh, they are brothers.
They are brothers.
Oh, the Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees.
There's
Oasis, plenty of brothers in music.
Oasis.
Get back together. You're both alive.
Grow the fuck up, you losers.
All the former members of the band are alive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Get back together. Do an album. Have fun. Stop being dickheads.
We might have to steal Bonehead from them.
The only reason...
Is he still...
A lot of people want to be rich and famous so they can... I want to be rich so I can take care of my family.
Yeah.
Right? I want to be famous so I can call out Oasis.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of people mentally prepared to do so.
I don't give a fuck. Them on.
I watched Beef 1 through 3 on VHS as a boy. I know how to have...
You're prepared for war.
I know how to have a war with other musicians. So, Liam and Noel, get your fucking act together or we're going to come and get you.
Yes, we are. Well, thank you for watching. Go listen to If I Had a Gun. Go listen to Country Woman. It's out everywhere.
If I had a gun, I would force Noel and Liam to perform together.
Yeah, but we don't have... We're not going to tell people what we have.
I don't got nothing.
I don't have anything. Here's the thing. Go listen to Country Woman.
Ain't got nothing.
It's out everywhere. Go check out our other Monday Macks. Go check out our podcast. Stay tuned. We have big announcements coming soon.
Country Woman out everywhere.
Yes.
Like and subscribe.
Check out the YouTube channel. You're already here.
You're already here.
Thanks for watching.